And Shalom, Yahweh Shemel Shabbat to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shema Alatham Shemel Shah to the sisters. ISUK Minnesota with the Lashawan Qadash class. As you may know, this is a language class every single Friday, okay, where we learn the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the true language of the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, okay? If you are those people, you are God's chosen people, all right? That's directly from the Bible. That white man that you see, all over the earth that calls himself the Jewish, that is not the real Jews of the Bible. Those are the synagogues of Satan, all right? They are imposters, according to the Bible, all right? And even everybody else really should know that if you do the true history, because how the Jews look in the Bible, they do not match the description of the so-called Jews today. But meanwhile, they are the most powerful people on the face of the earth, and you can't say anything about them without suffering some type of repercussions. But however, in the ISUPK, we are not afraid to speak the truth, even if it costs us everything. Okay? So, with that being said, once again, this is the language class. It's called Lashawan Qadash, which stands for Holy Tongue in the Hebrew. All right, this is your original tongue. Once again, if you are so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Also, too, as of right now, we are shut down on Facebook for about a week or so. No sweat. We got other platforms because the show must go on. Also, too, Salaki, for those that are watching now, sorry about being late. Had some technical difficulties, but we're still here. All right. So we are going to continue what we did last week, which is going to some vocabulary words. But we are still going to, pretty much do that for the remainder of the class anyway, with the little time that we do have. So as always, we have the language at the very top, but I wrote it on the board as well, so I can give everybody examples on how to pronounce the words, or better yet, the language, okay? Just like any language that you learn, you have to know, the basics. We are going to make sure that we know what the language is, how to pronunciate it, and how to read it and interpret it. So without further ado, so let's get into it. Always remember in Hebrew, everything is right to left. In any other language, it's going to be left to right. But in Hebrew, it's backwards. It's the opposite. So we have da, wa, za, ta, ya, la, ma, na, sa, I, ta, za, wa, ra, sha, tha. Okay? And I'll go over that again. All right, so we got the the ba, the ga, the da, the the wa, the za, the ta, ya, la, ma, na, sa, I, ta, za, and then we have the qua, ra, sha, and tha. So pretty much all sounds the same, right? It sounds the same, but they are, these are all the letters as far as the Hebrew, okay? And when it really all kind of sounds the same, it makes it a little bit easier, you know what I mean? But the only thing that's the difference is the symbols of the letters, okay? So think of this as your A through Z, like in English. But these are our ABCs right here for our language. These are the letters in the alphabet, okay? All right, so just real quick, I want to give some examples of these words, okay? So this one right here is So we're going to write it up here real quick. 1 second. Select, take off this ring, put it on the side. All right, there we go. All right. Just right up there. Yeah, okay, that's is right here. We got ba, ba, ba. Okay. And now I'm gonna explain why I'm underlining the actual, letters. This is G, G-A. This is D, E-A. This is H, H-A. All right. You got the W right here. You got Z. All right. You got the H, right? Let me write up here. Okay. We got the T, T-A. Right there, T. And now we got the Y, which is Y-A, right up there. Now we got the K, but it sounds completely different than this one right here. This is K-A. Okay, K. Now give me 1 second and let me check something. All right, no sweat. And then we got the L. Okay. And we just write it right here on the side. L-A. We got the M. I know this one's going to be a little longer word, so put it down here. M. Okay. Let me see something. We got the N right here. Write it down there. All right, N. And a little weird. Yeah, here we go. We got the N, N-A. S, which is S-A. We got the I. This is different. This is the I. This is T. So I, we got it right here. Okay. We got P, P-A. Okay, actually, I'm gonna write that a little bit under. Just a little bit. Yeah, all right. Now we got the Z and then a Qua over here. So Z. And then we got the Qua. Q-A. We got the R right here. R-A. We got the Sh. H-S-H-A. And then we have the Th. It's right here. T-H-A. Okay. So once again, we are not going to waste a whole lot of time. Let's see something. Okay. Yeah, we are not going to waste a whole lot of time on this. We are kind of going to skim through it so we can get to everything else. All right. Let me see here. All right. So I'm going to use two different colors, right? I'm going to use black to finish out the word. And then we are going to write in blue for a definition. So it makes sense. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. All right, so for right? This is Okay, this is So this is the base right here. This is the base for bu and the base for gu. So for we are going to put this word up there. I'm going to space it apart so everybody knows how to pronounce it. All right. So, excuse my R's. They're a little funny looking. 1 second. All right. All right. The word is arar. Arar, which means curse in Hebrew. Okay. This is the definition. It means curse. Okay. Curse in Hebrew. Like an actual curse. Or better yet, like the curse is that we're going through right now. All right? Let's get it. So this is the base right here, the bug. The word is, in Hebrew, bashar. Bashar. Okay? Bashar means flesh. All right? Flesh in Hebrew. Now, go. Okay? Now, the word is gawad. Okay? Gawad. All right, the word is gawad. Gawad. All right, and what does gawad mean? It means invade. That's what that means, invade. So think about war when it comes to invading someone's space or territory, trespass. That's what that means. Invade. So that's the G right here. G-Y. Invade. Now we're on to the D. The word is the rock. The rock. The rock. Okay? And the rock means pretty much more than one thing. It means path or way. So, in a sense, like a pathway. Okay? Path or way. And when you read the scriptures, that's very important. All right? Like how Christ said, you have to go into the narrow path. That straight gate. When it comes to, coming into the truth, coming into, getting, that kingdom. Like everybody cannot come into the ISUK. Everybody cannot do this job. Not everybody's going to be able to make it as far as fighting and enduring to the end for the kingdom of heaven. Now understand, when you pass away, when you're in the ground, everybody is not, you don't die and go to heaven. You don't die and go to hell. This is hell. And it's heaven for some people on earth. But it's very much hell on earth for a lot of people as well. Okay? It is a condition, not a place. All right? All right, so we got the H, which is H-A. Okay? All right, so the word is ha-za-ha. Ha-za-ha. Now, there's a brother who's a master at Lashawan Qadash, which is a language class. Officer Haza'ab out there in New York. His name, or this name, Haza'ab, means wolf. Okay? Oh, Salaki, but yeah. Not just wolf, but the wolf. All right. Haza'ah means wolf or the wolf. But you get the point. All right. Wolf or the wolf. Okay. So, now we're on to the wa, right? The wa. This one's pretty simple. The word is wa'id. W-A-I-D, wa'id. And this is pretty simple. It means a point. All right, a point to something. Give me a second here. Hey, Shalom, yeah, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Shalom, warrior. Yeah, so what I means to a point. You know what I mean? To a point to something. Okay? All right, so, oh, especially brothers that take orders, you understand this, a point. All right, so we got the which is right here. Okay, I want to say zabak. Yeah, that's what it is. Zabak. Yeah, come. All right. So zabak. Zabak is how you would say that. And zabak means sacrifice. All right. All right, sacrifice. Okay? Zabak. And there's actually a brother in the school by the name of Zabak. Great brother, man. Amazing warrior. All right, so, Now, we talked about this right here. This letter, You got to say it with, like, force and aggression. Like, you know how those Somalians that everybody talks about, how they speak, it sounds like they got something in the back of their throat, like they're about to, spit something at you. You gotta like that's how they speak, right? But you gotta, make it aggressive. All right. So let me see. Was it Karab? No, that's a long one. All right, so we got one right here. Yeah, this one definitely gonna be a long one. All right, so the word is karatazah. Karatazah. And there's a strong brother in the school by the same name. I almost forgot. Karatazah. Okay? And it means diligent. Let's see where I can write this. Let's see. Salaki, I'm just have to write it a little bit, right here. Diligent. All right, that's what that means. Karatazah. All right, now to the ta. I'm just going to make this one pretty simple, though, for time's sake. Tawab. Everybody knows what tawab usually means. If you ask your brother, hey, how you doing, brother? You all right? Oh, yeah, I'm tawab, sir. Tawab simply just means good. Okay? All right, so, let me see. Okay, no sweat. All right. We have the yuck. Hold on, slide. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. All right. All right, the word is yawam. Anytime you read the prayers, you will see this word a lot, especially with the first prayer that we read in class. The Lord's Prayer. The word means day. It's pretty straightforward. It means day. And then we have the ka. The word is kabash. Kabash, which means sheep in Hebrew. Sheep. Okay? We understand who the sheep is, as far as Israel. All right, we have the la. Put it to the side for a second. All the way over here. The la. This is a pretty simple one, too. All right, the word is lakam. Lakam. If you know anything about this word, you should know that this word is always associated with like the high holy days and holy convocations. Like for example, tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Sabbath service. Okay? So this word means bread. Why is that important? Because every time you have the Sabbath service, you have to have what's called the showbread. So it literally means bread. Okay? That's what lakam means. You have the ma. Now this one's a little long, so let me erase that and space it apart a little bit. All right. All right, the word is matazarium, right? So matazarium. Matazarium. What does matazarium mean? It means Egypt, all right? Matazarium is Egypt. Or better yet, I'll just put Matazar, actually. Matazarium is still pretty much, it's still the same thing. It's Egypt, okay? And I write that above. Egypt. Okay. All right. We have the na. Okay. All right. The word is Nepal. Okay. Nepal. Nepal actually means, it's very simple, it means fall. Now, when you look this up, right, the type of fall it's speaking about death. Like you fall to destruction. You fall to your hurt. It's another phrase that you may see in the Bible. That's what Nepal means. It means like you fall in a terrible way. It's not really just talking about like something as simple as like you fall on the ground, but more of a metaphorically, figurative way. Okay? Like how the Bible says, what is it? Pride, I'm paraphrasing, pride and destruction. You know what I mean? Pride comes before the fall, so to speak. Like, paraphrasing. That's what Nepal means, fall. Now we have the sa. Okay? This one you may hear brothers say sometimes as well. It's salak. Okay? Salak. The word salak means forgive. But when you say salak ya, it adds to the word, the ya part, so it means forgive me. All right? Salak. All right. Salak, forgive. All right, Salak, forgive. Yeah, there we go. That's better. All right, so we have I. This one's pretty simple. I rob. Oh, you know what? I got a better one than that. I bar. I bar means past, and it's very synonymous with Hebrew as well, like the actual word meaning Hebrew. I bar is past or Hebrew. Okay. So I'll just put, I'll put either or, past or Hebrew. I'll break this down another day to show you why the word Hebrew is I bar and pass. Why that's both the same thing or synonymous to each other. All right, now we got the P-A. Okay. All right. All right. Excuse my G. All right. It looks a little funny, but hey, don't sweat it. So the word is palav. Palav means divide. All right. Divide. Okay. Divide. Now we got tazah. Okay. Tazah. It's not tazah. It's tazah. Tazah. All right. The word is tazamath. It looks like math, but it's tazamath. Tazamath. And this word simply means vanish. All right, vanish. Poof, you're gone with the wind. So we got qua. Q and A. Qua. All right, so this one right here. The word is Quarak. Quarak. We got another brother out there in Oakland by the same name, Quarak. It means cold or ice. All right. It's really ice, but yeah, cold. Okay. Now we got the rough. The word is regal. We have another brother in the school by his name, but he has another portion to his name. I just can't remember what it is. But regal. Regal means foot. But the brother he got a strong name. It's Regal. I think it's Regalia something. I forget. I believe he's out there in California. Regalia or something like that. Yeah, I forget the brother's name by heart, to be quite honest with you. I mean, his entire full name. Some brothers in the school got the long names, you know what I mean? But also, too, if you watch the video where I went over body parts, this was in that class. Recall foot. Okay. Now we got sh. Okay. Now, some people may recognize this, some people may not. The word is shaitan. Okay? Shaitan. Now, shaitan means Satan. You see the difference? You see the similarities? Satan is shaitan. You may hear some brothers say shaitan, and they're talking about Satan. All right? Satan, who is an angel, by the way, who works for the Most High, he's not against the Most High. All angels work for the Most High. Every single last one of them. They all report and work and take orders for the Most High. Nobody is against the Most High except for the oppressor, who is the devil that the Bible speaks of, if you did not know. Lastly, we have the. T-H-A. But I'm going to have to move this because this is a long word. All right. All right. All right. So the word is Thahawam. 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 And this is just a word that means deep. I'll give you a example where you will see this word in the scriptures. If you're reading it in like in the Hebrew, reading like in the Hebrew, and you see the word deep, I'll give you a precept where it says, I'm paraphrasing. I think it's like a wicked woman is it's some type of woman who's like a deep ditch. All right, I'm gonna find that precept too. Let me see, because I don't want to paraphrase too much. Let me see. It's some type of woman that's a deep ditch. Let me see. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. So there you go. All right, that's it. You want to stay away from a whorish woman who's a deep ditch. Okay, Lord be with y'all. All right, so look, I'm about to erase this. We ain't got a whole lot of time. Take a screenshot or watch the live or watch the class once it's over, done with. But let me just recap real quick. We have the right here, which is arar, which means curse. We have bashar, flesh. We have the gawad, invade. We have the rock, path or way, pathway, same difference. We have hazab, wolf or the wolf. We have wa'id, which means a point for the wa. We have the which is zabak, sacrifice. We have good night. I just saw something, my bad. We have the salak, which is forgive. We have the I, which is ibar, which is pass. We have the palav, which is divide. And we have the tazamaf, which is vanish. So for the kwa, we have korak, ice, or cold. We have the ragal, which is foot. We have the shaitan, which is Satan. We have thahawam, deep. And that's it. Okay? That's the alphabet for the Hebrew. Now I'm going to get into, we are going to finish off some of the words. All right, some of the actual Hebrew words that we went over last week, or the past 2 weeks, I should say. Okay? And the words that we are using as well, we are going to use in other lessons. So it would be very important that you write these down if you are, watching this class. All right. Let me see. All right. Once again, also too, if anybody got questions or concerns, please type it into the chat, and I'll get to it. Any question at all concerning Hebrew. And if I can't get into all of it right now, as far as today's class, I can always do it next week. All right. All right. So, let's see. So last week we left off. We left off when we went over Yasha'Allah, which is Israel. But when you break down the Yah, the Shar, and the Allah, that means Prince of Power. Okay? Or He Prince Power. It's really what it is. All right, so let's get into it. First, I'm going to write it out into the Hebrew, just the ancient Paleo for now, not the Syrian Hebrew, just the Paleo. And then we are going to get into simply just how to say the Hebrew word in English and give you the actual definition of what it is. Okay? So y'all bear with me. Give me a second. Let me see. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. I want to do something real quick. Also, too, anytime that you write anything in Hebrew, you want to make sure that you have your characters. Okay? Otherwise, if you don't have the characters, no one will know what you're trying to say. All right? So, like, for example, right? This right here is a ma. So, ma is the M-A right there. This is a ma in the Assyrian. But at the top, I'm going to put this back up again. 1 second. I realized I put it down. I wish I could zoom in for y'all, but let me just do this instead. No, I think that's fine. That's fine. We got a whole lot of time. All right, so right here, right? This is a ma. But above that, that looks like this. That's a ma. So when you put something like this, a character underneath a letter, such as this one, that means that you write out the entire letter. So it will be M-A, because that's the ma. But if you have it like this, between one letter right here and another letter right there, then that means that it's connected. Those are called connectors. Okay? All right, so we got a ma right here, which is by itself, M-A. And then we have the la, which is L-A, which is before the ma, right? This is la, the L shape. So it would be L-A, but we have a ka. A ka is K-A. So ka is right next to the la as well, before. So ka right there, we cannot write out the entire word or letter. The reason being is because when you connect something to another towards the end of the word, because this is the beginning of the word, but this is the ending. When you connect something right here towards the end of the letter, something drops off. And what drops off is going to be the A that's with K. So instead of KA, it's going to be K. So you have the M, the L, and the K, but these are connected, so it's towards the end of the word. Something has to drop off. It's going to be the A. So you're left with Malak. Okay? Malak is how you would say that. All right? Now, Malak simply means king. All right? And we actually got a strong brother out there in Kansas City by the name of Malak. Officer 5000 Malak, to be exact. All right, so that's pretty straightforward. Okay. Now, if you want to say Malak Wath, which is another brother in Texas, Malak Wath, which is this right here. So you got Malak, right? And then you have Wath. Malak Wath means kingdom. So just put D-O-M, it means kingdom. Okay? So this is kingdom. So kingdom. All right? So that's what that is. All right. Okay. All right. What's next? Once again, do not forget, please, connections. Okay, so this right here, this is the first letter of the alphabet. It's the A. The A. All right, so we got the A by itself, right? Because nothing looks like it's connected, so it's all by itself. Each letter is connected. I mean, it's not connected, it's by itself, right? So we got the A, we got the Ra, which looks like a 4 to many people, but the Ra is right there, right here, but above the Ra. And we have Taza, T-A-Z-A. This is one word, one letter, one letter, one letter. Arataza. Arataza. And once again, you will hear this a lot too in the scriptures. Everything that we go over is in the Bible. These are words that you will see in the Bible. Okay, this is not something that we just made up, created. These words are in the Bible. All right? Arataza. Arataza pretty much just means earth, land, and country. So earth, land, or country. Country. Earth, land, or country. It all depends on how you're using it in a sentence. Just like all these words, right? If you see a word that has multiple meanings, it all depends on how you're using it. Like the longest word last week was Alahayim. It had about like maybe 7 or 9 definitions. Okay? So earth, land, and country. Moving on. All right. So yeah, we just kind of went over this one too. I'm just going to put it in Hebrew real quick. Okay, so we have Yah, which is by itself. Excuse me. So we got the Yah by itself. All right, YA. We got the Wa and the Ma connected together. So when that happens, that means something drops off. So this is WA, Wa. And this is Ma. But the A drops off, so you're left with an M. And we literally just went over this. This means day. Day. Okay? Day. That's it. Pretty simple, straightforward. Also, too, in scriptures, you may see other words attached to this, to draw out what this means. So if you want to say today or day, that's really the same thing. All right? If you want to say the day or this day, you would say ha yawam. So you can add things before or even after. Okay? Otherwise, if you say yawam, so the yum makes it more plural. So that's days. All right. So you can mess around with some of these words to make them, a little different. Okay, and add to it. You know what I mean? You can add to certain words. Just like you can make any word plural. You know what I mean? You can put prefix and suffix on words. That's how all languages works. So moving on. All right. So we have the ah. The ah is by itself, AH. We have the ya and the sha connected together. Okay? So the ya will be YA. And then we have sha, which is SHA, right? It's SH, but the A is not going to be there because something has to fall off. And the A is the last part of sha, so it falls off. So you're left with Ayash. Okay? And what is Ayash? It means man or husband. That's what Ayash means. Husband or man. Man or husband. Okay? Ayash. All right? All right. All right, there we go. All right, next word. So this is a puh. All right, this is the letter for puh, which is PA. Puh. Okay. All right, and then we have a na, right? But now this is connected once again. A na. So the A drops off, so you're left with an N. Boom. So it's pun, right? Pun, not pan, but pun. Then you have a ya, right? And that's connected with the ma. So you have Y, A, and then you have the M, because the A drops off towards the end, just like with the na. So you got panyam, panyam. And I believe this word is in, you can find this in the prayer Psalms 83, I believe. So the word is panyam, panyam. That's how you say it. And this means face, appearance, all right, appearance and presence. Presence. All right, just make sure I spelled that right. Okay. All right, face, appearance, or present. Presence. It's a lot. Presence. Honey young. All right, let me see something. Okay, Messiah Christ. All right. And once again, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. All right, let me go ahead and put this down real quick. Just a little bit. All right, cool. All right, solid. All right. All right. All right, next word. This is a ba. Ba, which is B-A, and it's by itself because it's singular, which means it's by itself. So B-A, that's ba. And then we have the ya and the tha connected together, which makes it plural, right? So if it's connected, that means at the end something drops off. So we have the ya, right? Which is Y-A, ya. And then we have the tha. If something falls off, which is the A, so you're left with TH. So the word is bayath. Bayath. All right? Bayath, not banath. So banath is banath is daughter in Hebrew. But bayath is going to be house, dwelling, or dwell, but dwelling as in the dwelling place. A lot of times in the scriptures, right? You may see this word a lot, but when you think of temple, just think about a dwelling place, a house. Like otherwise too, think about a tabernacle. A tabernacle literally is this right here: a temple, a dwelling place, or a house. It's somewhere that you stay. That's why we have the Feast of Tabernacles. The Feast of Tabernacles is one of our feasts that pretty much talks about a story that happened to us during the time we were in captivity under the Egyptians. Okay, mind you, we had a lot of feasts. We had the Passover, we had the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of Tabernacles, all around, right next to each other, because of what was going on in our captivity at the time. Okay, and we have so many of them. We got about, I think, 8 or 9 where you read in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Okay? All right, let me see something. All right. Okay. So, yeah, house of Lord, so, yeah, all right. Okay. Okay, wow. All right. All right, this one is pretty simple. All right. All right. All right, so it's pretty simple and short. Yeah, I like that. So like, I do not like that at all. Let me see. My bad. Let me write that a little bit better for y'all, so y'all can understand it and read it. Okay. All right. There we go. A tad bit better. So like you. All right. So this is a na. It's by itself. So na, right? You got na, which is na. You got the tha and a na again, which is connected. So you got the t, h, a, and then we got the N by itself. Well, not by itself, but the N is going to stay by itself because the A is dropping off because it's towards the end of the word. So you're left with an N instead of NA. All right, so the word is Nathan. Some people may read this as Nathan, but it's Nathan. You just got to put your mind into the Hebrew, all right? And that's why in the beginning of the class, we went over each solitary letter in the ancient Hebrew. And we also pronounced it and used example of words so we know how to get, get that memory of how to pronounce these words. Because I thought this was Nathan, right? But nah, it's Nathan, all right? Some people may think that this is Panyan. It's Panyam. But it takes a while for you to actually register that into your head. All right, once you read the actual Hebrew, study it enough. Okay, now what does Nathan mean? We see this word sometimes or hear it maybe. Sometimes also too in our prayers. Nathan. All right. If you look in, I want to say it's what is it? It's I want to say it's either Psalms 121 or the Lord's Prayer, where we say Nathan Lanau, right? Which I'm going to get in a second. Yeah, let me get it right now. Nathan Lanau is something that we say in our prayers. Y'all just bear with me. Let me show you. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let me see. Y'all bear with me because we do say this. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Don't sweat it. I'll get it next time. Well, yeah, it's definitely in our prayers because we say it almost every day. Well, Nathan, right? It means to give. To give. It means put, set, permit, and as a proposition, right? Proposition. As a proposition, it means beside. Right? So to give, put, set, permit, or as a proposition, right? It means beside. Okay? But Natham Lanawa is pretty much saying, give us. All right? Give us this day our daily bread, and I believe that's the Lord's Prayer. Actually, I just said it. Let me see. I know I've seen it in here. Yep, there we go. I found it. Yeah. 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 So look, for those that are watching, just look real quick. Right. All right. Let me see. Just see where my fingers are. Right. So right here. Right. You see Nathan. Oh my bad. You see Nathan, and then you see Lanawa, or we say faster. Nathan Lanawa. Right. All right. So that means give us. Okay. All right. Let me erase that. We're done with that. If you missed it, just go ahead and just watch the class afterwards. Once we end. Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh, you said feast of dedication, Hanukkah. Yeah, damn right. Damn right. Feast of dedication. That's right. All right. I think that's good enough. All right. I'm gonna try to get in as many words as possible. Okay. All right. Now, some of these words are short, but they have a lot of meanings. Okay, a lot of definitions to them. All right. All right. The first one, if y'all can see it. Let me see if y'all can see it. Yeah, that's clear enough. All right. So this right here is so simple. It's I'm. So this right here is I and ma, right? So I and then ma, but the A drops off. So it's I'm. But it's not the type of I'm that you hear in English. All right? Like I'm this person or I'm that. It's not that. Okay? Otherwise you put, you put that there. But that's not the case. Okay? So I'm. What does I'm mean in Hebrew? I mean, what is the definition of it? There's a couple of things it means. People, tribe, troops, or a flock. That's what I means. Although it's a short word, you know what I mean? It means a a few different things. So people, tribe, truth, and flock. Ein. Okay? Especially in the Bible, you will hear all four of these words. So when you see this, you think of Ein. It was another short word. What it means, like maybe two things at the most, right? Let me write that better too, because that's really not how it's supposed to look. That's how it's supposed to look. So we have the ya and a duh. But remember, when it's connected, something falls off, so the A drops off from the duh, so you're left with yad. Yad, some people may say yad or yad, but it's really yad because when you think about it, for Hebrew Academy, you have Yad Karab, right? Yad Karab is hand-on-hand combat. The Yad is hand, and Karab is more of Karab is Karab means sword, but when you put those two together, it's like fight, all right? Because what is a sword used for? To fight, right? To go to war, right? You're using that as a weapon, but how are you picking up that sword? With your hand. Yad Karab, all right? So, it means hand and strength. Hand or strength. All right. Yeah. Hand or strength. Okay? That's what that is. Okay? This is like one of those action words that I went over before, but I'm presenting it one more time, once again. Okay? All right. All right. This is which is by itself. HA, you got the la and the ka, right? The la, LA, with the K, the A drops off with the K, right? With the ka. The A drops off with ka, so the K stays. You're left with halak. Halak. Now, you're probably thinking like, okay, maybe this is similar to malak, which it's not at all, right? All right, so of course, halak means walk. All right. It means walk. There's a few things. Let's see here. It means go. Okay. It means lead, as in led or lead, however you want to say it. Bring. Okay. Also, walk about. Excuse the marker too. I believe the marker's going out. Excuse that, but hopefully I can see that. So yeah, walk, go, lead or led, however you want to say it, bring or walk about. Okay, that's what halak means. And then go, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So this next one right here is Ra, R-A. We got the and the huh. So this is connected. So we got the and the huh. So we got A, H, Ra'ah. It makes it look confusing, right? You're probably thinking like, why did the stay? So the H dropped off for the and the A dropped off for the huh. So it's Ra'ah. All right. So because it would make sense to keep the H there and have another H right there. So it's Ra'ah. All right. And this is a root word for Ra'ash, by the way. Okay. And Ra'ash means head or first. It means see, look at, to be exact, look at, see, as a noun. It means appear. All right, appear. It means be seen, show. Okay. And lastly, cause to see. So damn near means all the same thing, right? See, look at, as a noun, appear, be seen, show, or cause to see. All right. Now you know how I said this is like the root word of Ra'ash, or Ra'ashwan. So this is like the root, but Ra'ashwan means once again head or first. So it changes the meaning. Okay. All right. So look, let me see what time it is. All right. So we are gonna have to stop right there. We do have other things to take care of in the IHK, but tomorrow I want everybody to, who's tuned in to watch us tomorrow around noon for, the Sabbath service that we do every single Saturday morning. Okay, Friday, Lashawan Qadash. And then on Tuesday, it's brotherhood class. Wednesday is scripture breakdown class / law. Okay, and we also have some other things coming up very soon. It might be maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday. We shall see. But we'll keep everybody updated. Otherwise, I just want to say shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatam to the brothers, shalom Yahweh Shamar, Alakam Bashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. With that being said, shalom. The water to everybody, man.